you need to know how to do stuff when you don't want to do it. As in, if you don't want to go to work today, go to work. If you don't want to do your homework, do it. And that's a little hypocritical of me to say, because in my life, I haven't always been the best at that, but I'm working on it. But the point still stands. Often you're going to have responsibilities and requirements that you don't want to do. Like, I have met very few people who want to go into that 9 to 5. Like, if they had the option to make $1 million doing something they enjoy, then, oh yeah, they're going to do what they enjoy, not the 9 to 5, even if they paid the same amount. Or you might have a kid, and babies cry at like 2 a.m. sometimes. And you have to wash them down and feed them and change their diapers and change their sheets if, they peed all over the place. Take them to daycare, doctor appointments when you have a headache and you don't want to go and you don't want to wait in that line, but you have to. So you have to be able to do stuff when you don't want to do it. Because if you don't, think about how many missed opportunities are going to happen. Like, I thought there was something flying around. Like, for example, you might have a promotion coming up at work, but because you don't want to go, and you decide, I'm not going to go because I don't feel like it, you miss that promotion, and you don't get it. You might not want to go out to the movie with your friends for some reason. Like, maybe they bring somebody you don't like, but you never told them you don't like that person, or whatever the case may be. So you don't go. Or you just never tell them that, hey, me and so-and-so... Let me clear my throat real quick. And you never tell them that you and so-and-so have a problem with each other. So they're sitting there under the impression that everything's good. When had you told them, then, things could have been solved way back then. So in that case, you have to do what you gotta do. That might mean you have to cut some people off. That might mean you have to socialize more. That might mean you have to give up things. Like, you might have to give up smoking. You might have to give up watching TV so much. You might have to give up playing video games so much. You might have to give up going out to the movies or club or parties or whatever that you tend to do because you need to save up money. And if you always at the parties and you spending $20 on gas getting there, or $5 catching a bus there and back, or whatever the case may be, you're spending money regardless. Now that money that you could have been putting into your rent, your utilities, your car, your doctor appointments is going somewhere else. So you have to do what you have to do in sacrificing. And when it comes to your friends and people who you're hanging around, you got to communicate with them. Like, you might have to let them know that, hey, I can't make it. And you run the risk of them saying, oh, we don't want to be a friend anymore, them getting mad at you, all these things. But you sometimes have to do what's best for you. And that's not to be selfish. That's not to be greedy or entitled. That's just, if I'm constantly upset, if I don't have my life where I want it to be, then when I come around you, or when I bring you into my life, how am I supposed to radiate good energy to you if I'm always sitting in negativity? Like, a good example is when people are really depressed and, you can't get out of bed, You can't get yourself to take a shower. You can't get yourself to eat. As simple as it sounds, and I know if you've thought of it, you just have to do it. Like, the solution is you just have to do it. And I know that a lot of people are going to be thinking and feeling that if I could just do it, I would have done it. I can't do it. The thing is, you have to do it. Like, in order for you to overcome that feeling that I can't get out of bed, you have to make yourself get out of bed somehow. Like, it might be making yourself roll. It might be counting down from 3, going 1, 2, 3, and just flinging yourself up. It might be calling your friend if your phone nearby and asking them to like just talk to you. It might be, all manner of things. You might actually call somebody to literally pull you out of bed. I've seen it. And once you get over that first hurdle, everything else starts to become a little easier. Like, I was thinking, I can't get out of bed. But I got out of bed somehow. So now I'm thinking, okay, I got past that, so I can get past the next thing. So now I make me a bowl of cereal. Okay, I'm making a little more progress. I'm still real down. I'm still feeling bad or upset or, depressed or whatever. But I got a little more, motion in my step. I have a little more energy to get things done. Because I got out of bed somehow. I ate this food somehow. So the next step is I take this shower. So now I done got out of bed. I ate. I took a shower. So, I'm feeling little by little, you work your way up there. And that goes into also, doing things that you just have to do. Like, to get your promotion at work, you might have to go to a job that you might not enjoy. Or at least you don't enjoy the position right now. I gotta get this water in. Delicious. And you might not enjoy the position right now. Like, you might be working cash register, but you want to work your way up to being manager. So to get to manager, you have to go in, work as cashier, do what you don't like to do, and eventually, you start getting promotions, you start getting experience, you start working your way up. Boom, you're manager now. And that's not going to be an instant process. It's going to take some time. Whether it take you weeks, months, or even years, it's going to be a little step by step. And that's what I mean by you just got to do what you got to do. You have to work when you might not want to work. You might have to go to the gym in the rain. Like, you might have to go outside in the rain, catch your bus or walk or drive through the rain to get to the gym so you can work your body up. You might have to go to the job when you don't feel like it. You're going to have to wash your baby off at 2 in the morning because they pooped on themselves. And you can't just leave them to sit in that. You might have to stop going to parties because you need to save your money. And by saving your money, now you can maybe get a better house, better clothes, go on a trip. All these wonderful things. But you just have to do what you have to do. Like, something at least I hear pretty often is just the phrase, I gotta do what I gotta do. Whether that be you have to do what you have to do for your family, like to keep them safe, to keep yourself safe, to live a better life, all these great things. But you just gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta get up. You gotta do it. You gotta work. You have to put in that time to achieve what you want to achieve. Like, perfect example is right now, I'm not feeling my best. Like, I'm not sick or anything. I just have a little cough here and there. But I know that I want to grow this YouTube channel. I know that I want to spread my message. I know that I want to achieve these things. So I'm out here doing what I got to do. With a cough, little chilly wind, I got to do what I got to do. You got to do what you got to do. I love you. Keep it up. And I'm proud of you. If nobody tell you it, I am. Because by watching this video, you are taking a step in the right direction. You are learning what you can do to become, step your life up a little bit. Like, I have plenty of room for improvement. I admit that. But I'm trying. And you're trying. I hope you are. Watching it is just the first step. But you just have to take that step, do what you got to do, put that work in, keep it up. Have a good day.